So first of all, Torrey, what is it that brings you here to Springfield, Ohio?
I was invited out, by Vaughn Anthony and, his team. And, my mother's been talking to him a lot. And, she talked to me about what they were doing here, with the Be About It movement. And, I was excited about being here. And, now I'm out here in Springfield, met some great people, and, looking forward to having some fun.
I say, obviously, you're a guy that likes to give back when you can. Kind of a odd place to be, all the way out here in Ohio compared to, where you're from, really.
Yeah, again, I'm invited out here, and, the event he's putting on, for all these fathers out here, I think it's important to, that they had this time to bond with their kids, and for me to have the opportunity to speak to them, and, what Vaughn's doing is, I think it says a lot about him, wanting to help his community and help, motivate fathers. I've got to see how he interacts with his kids, and, obviously it means a lot to him. He seems like a great father, and, to have the influence on other folks, I'm excited about being here.
Yes, and what's that like for you to be able to, provide, a chance to talk to kids, talk to parents, and, just be a positive role model in that sense?
I think that, I'm lucky to be in a situation of being a professional athlete, so, people look at you in a different light, but, my father wasn't necessarily there to help raise me, so I know how it is for a lot of these kids, and, fathers definitely don't want to miss out on that opportunity, because, a mother can raise you, it doesn't mean they need to, two people made the baby, and, fathers need to hear that and understand how important they are, in their kids' development.
Okay. Basketball, obviously, as a professional football player, it's not your sport, but, you can play it. I've seen some of your dunks and different things. You going to do anything, maybe put on a show for people, with some dunks or whatnot today?
We're fresh off of mini camp, so, we'll see if I can get loose out there. But, again, it's all about having fun, and there's some great athletes from the town, who played at North and South, come back here today, have some fun. So I think it'll be very competitive, and I'm looking forward to going out there.
All right. Is there anything that we didn't mention that you want to add?
Yeah, you can check this out. Be About It, 365.org. Vaughn's doing some great things for Springfield, and, this is just year one, just a start. He gets the help. There's no telling where this thing can go.
Is this something that you would want to come back to in the future if you were invited out, maybe get a few more guys out?
Yeah, definitely. It's just all about the timing. It's very hard this week we just finished minicamp. Actually, most of the league has just finished minicamp, and guys are trying to figure out where they're going to be for the next month and where they're training, and guys are getting married and all kinds of things. So it's just a tough weekend, but if guys know ahead of time, especially, guys for the Bengals and Browns, who mean a lot to the folks here, I think that they can definitely come out and support, and I'll help with that.
All right. All right, Vaughn, first things first, tell me about today and everything you've got going on.
Today is the Be About It in the Clark County Fatherhood Committee's Fatherhood Festival, where we had from 11 to 3, we had fun games for the kids to participate in, which was free, and free hot dogs and things of that nature. And then we have a celebrity basketball game featuring Torrey Smith and former players from North and South.
Okay. What's it mean to be able to put on an event, of this magnitude here on Father's Day weekend? What's it mean to you?
It means a lot because my father was very influential in my life and very there in my life, and me being a father and having children, me taking on what he has given me and installing that into my kids is always good to know that I have a father in my life, because a lot of people are less fortunate. So it's definitely a blessing and a great remembrance to think of how good my father was to me.
Now, how do you get a guy like Torrey Smith out here, all the way from Baltimore to come here to Springfield, Ohio?
Well, you got to know people who know people who know people, and I knew enough people who knew him, and it was possible for him to come out, and he's such a humble guy and very caring, and he was more than willing to come and help the city of Springfield, bring some type of light to it, and I'm very gracious of that.
So what's it mean also, to have him here and for a game like this that, is obviously attracting a lot of people?
Oh yeah, man, it's definitely good for Springfield. We being such a small town, but having great talent. But you know, somebody as fresh of a face as Torrey Smith, and you know him coming off the Super Bowl championship win is definitely like real big because our nickname is called the Champion City, and it's great to have NFL champion be here to reignite that champion spirit, and we're definitely grateful for that.
Now, you know, tell me honestly, how much is the North-South rivalry still there? Because, like, I'm sure it's there for some people, maybe not for others, but, you know, talk about that rivalry and how much it still exists.
The rivalry is still alive. At first, when I thought of the idea, I was like, we'll just play, you know, lightly, and you know, it'll be lots of fun in the games. But as I start talking to more players, they're like, man, you know, once we strap up them shoes, it's war. So there's been a lot of trash talking, and you know, the South and the North and South rivalry, it definitely continues.
Okay. Is there anything else about today or anything that we didn't touch on that you want to be sure that we have?
Check out Be About It 365.org for more information. And the Be About It movement continues. It doesn't just stop here. We'll be here from now, you know, till the world ends.
All right.
Yes, sir.